Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Crocheting Coffee here, and today we're back with the folks from Arteza. Yes! So the folks over at Arteza, of course, contacted me because they had a couple of new items that they would like for me to show for them. So of course I was like, sure, send them right over and we're going to take a look at them. So they sent us 3 products that I thought were really cool. The first one is going to be this 100% cotton cold press paper, acid free, ideal for watercolor techniques and mixed media. These are cards. So we're going to go ahead and get into these. So welcome back to the channel. If you're coming back, if you're new, welcome to the channel. I'm Miss Coffee. Hope you're having a fabulous day. So we're going to get into this. I'm going to try not to destroy it. Getting into it. So of course they were in a box, packaged very well. Arteza is usually pretty good with their customer service if you have any problems during shipping or whatnot. So this is how you open the box. We're going to try to open it without tearing up anything. Ooh, I like how the inside of the box just says Arteza there. It is very nicely put in here. And essentially, if you have watercolor paints or watercolor markers or watercolor color pencils, you can draw your own design on these. And of course, they come with the... Uh-oh, that one's a little bent. And it says Arteza on the card. I love that. They say Arteza on them. So this one I won't be able to use because the glue has come up and it's all folded. But no biggie. I have plenty more. So it looks like they give you how many? They give you... It says they're 5.5 by 6 by 9. You get 25 envelopes and 25 watercolor cards. So essentially you get the watercolor paper and you draw whatever you want to draw on there. Great for handmade gifts for the grandparents or the parents or what have you. Great for artists if they want to give out birthday cards to friends and family. So I thought that was really cool. I'll have to pull out my color pencils at some point and do a video of me doing some watercolor techniques on these that I think will be really cool. So keep and stay tuned for that. Today, I'm just going to show you this stuff. I'm not going to draw anything on it today, mostly because I don't have time today to do it, but I wanted to at least get this video recorded so I could show you guys all the crafty goodness going on over at Arteza. Arteza soils more than just art products. So there we have it, 25 blank watercolor cards. I absolutely love this Arteza. Love it. So if you didn't know, I am an official affiliate with Arteza, so any links provided in this video, I will make a small commission, and I thank you in advance if you choose to use them. Also use the code CrochetingCoffee8 to save yourself 10% off of your already low price. So next thing we do is here we have blank watercolor postcards. So they're all about the summer of, you know, being in the house because of the pandemic and you missing friends and family. Or if, you know, you happen to live far away from friends and family and you want to send them cards, but you're an artsy type person, you want to make your own postcards, you can do that. I think that's a great idea to spark creativity in folks. I love the tin that it comes in. Little Arteza tin. Look how cute that is. I love it. And of course, you can store your watercolor postcards in here. And let's take a look. I love the branding Arteza. Love it. Just killed it. Just slayed it. So here you have it, and these are 4 by 5.7 inch 140 pound paper. It's 100% cotton cold press. I actually would wonder if I could do vinyl on these. Okay, now look, I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, here she goes with this cricket again, but listen, hear me out. I'm wondering if I can put vinyl on these instead of actually drawing something. I wonder if you can put vinyl on here to decorate it. So you guys stay tuned for possibly a future video coming up with these, because that's going to be amazing. And I can, of course, send postcards to all my friends back in Pennsylvania, even, of course, my daughter. So I'm excited about this one, of course, as a place for a stamp and who you're mailing it to. And you would put, of course, your address and whatever, you know, message you want to put there. Love the branding of Arteza at the bottom there. That is absolutely gorgeous, Arteza. I love that. Nice, thick cardstock, thick with 3 C's. So you get 30 of these. And of course, because they're postcards, you don't have to worry about like envelopes. So there we go. They're nice and snug in the tin, so you don't have to worry about them just falling out all over the place, which is nice. Love that little tin. And of course, it's a recyclable, so you can take and use this for other things if you have like paints or something that you don't have a place for. Because I know like those little pan paints, sometimes they can come out of the pan and you can use this for that. So that is wonderful. That is multi-purpose. I love that. But seriously, come back. I'm gonna try something with these later on in the week or something. You'll see it later on. You'll see it later. So the last thing that they sent me over was this, and it's primed acid-free acrylic gesso. I think it's pronounced gesso. And this is a canvas pad. Now, for all those artists out there who like to use watercolors and paint. Now, I'm not big on painting, mostly because I have a Maggie, and last time I had paint in this house, she spilled it all over the carpet. So yeah, I don't do paint. But this is a pad full of, it's 10 sheets of canvas material. Oh my God, it's textured, y'all. It's textured. Look at that. It's textured it literally feels like canvas. Literally feels like canvas. But it's really soft. Like when you go to lift it up, it's really soft. So if you have like some stretcher bars or something that can like hold it tight, you can put that in there and work off of it. And it's 9 by 12 inches. It's 12.3 ounces. It's 100% cotton. And so this again is good. This will be good with gouache. I think it's called gouache. I think it's gouache. This will be good for that type of paint. Again, you're gonna have to stay tuned for videos with this because I would like to try this out. Now, I don't know about trying it out in the book because I would worry that it would bleed through. Like, I don't think I have any water or anything over here I can try it with. Well, there's a little water in here. So there's a cup, and we're gonna try some things here. I want to see if the water will go through. We're just gonna put a drop on the paper, a big old drop. So we're going to spread it around a little bit. And it sits on top of the paper. And I'm spreading it around to see if it'll go through. Oh, it's not going through. Alright, so let's find something to dry this with. Towel. Of course, Miss Coffee has a Hello Kitty towel that sits close to her. So we're going to dry that with the towel. We're going to dry that. It's going to be like a diaper commercial. One, I put my hand on it. No moisture there. So let's go underneath to see if it wet the one underneath it. No, it did not. Didn't even touch it. It's cold because the water was from ice water. It's cold, but it's not wet. So you don't have to worry about it, I guess, leaking onto other pages. But I still would be careful. I would put something underneath just to make sure because you don't want to ruin other pages. And I'm not sure if it gives you like that page that you can put underneath it. Oh boy. So we got some cardboard stuff stuck to it there. But you get, it says 10 sheets, but it looks more than 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay, it is 10 sheets. So it's 10 sheets of canvas. It literally feels like the artist canvas. So if you are into something like this, whether it be the postcards, the cards themselves, or the canvas pad, this show and tell is all about those folks that love to paint or do mediums with watercolors. This would be great for you. Again, stay tuned to the channel because I'm going to be doing some stuff with this. Okay, so it's been a couple of days, but I wanted to come back because I did want to draw something for you guys to show you how I would use the watercolor papers. So we're going to choose one and use it, and we're going to choose the card. So I'm going to put this off to the side. And we're going to use the cards and draw something. We're going to turn this review into like a Mindful Monday type video. So the other day I didn't have time to actually sit and review, but today I do. So nice thick cardstock. I like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my tape and tape this down. All right, so this is just regular masking tape. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to tape it to the table so it doesn't move. So we're just going to tape it to the table. And I'm going to make something really nice and simple so that maybe you can give it a try. And I couldn't find my paint. I've been looking for like a week, which is why you notice that my nails have changed and the lighting has also changed, obviously. So we're gonna use something else besides paint. So that you guys know, Arteza has a plethora of watercolor supplies. So we're going to use some watercolor pencils. And I'm going to show you something really cool and simple that you can do with your watercolor pencils. If you have them. If you don't, then obviously you can get some. I will link the watercolor pencils with these 3 items down in the description box. I just want to make sure my entire corner is covered here. Piece that off and put it right here. Alright, so now all 4 corners are taped down. And then I'm going to pull out my 120 watercolor expert color pencils from Arteza. Oh, look at the colors. So, let's make something nice and simple, shall we? So I'm going to get a reddish color, orange color, a yellow color, a green color, and a blue color, and a purple color. So if you can't tell, we're going to make a rainbow. And what we're going to do is, and that is 6 colors. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this cool little rainbow. All right, and we're not going to use the masking tape because that obviously is going to be too big. So we're going to get some thin washi tape. So I'm going to take this thin washi tape and I'm going to section off my card. So I'm all right, so now that we have our 6 sections, we are going to take our colors, and this is the part where you actually start to color, which of course, how fitting is that? You have your little rainbow macaroons, and you have your rainbow watercolor pencils, and all I'm going to do So once you have your rainbow down, you're going to need a little cup of water and a little paintbrush and a little napkin because you don't want to get it too wet. All right. So once you have your water and your paintbrush and your napkin, I'm going to put this off to the side right here. And all I'm going to do I'm going to put a couple of drops of water on each color. Because if you've never used watercolor pencils before, you can use them as regular color pencils, but they are also activated by water. So then what we're going to do is take that water and spread it out. And you'll see how the pigment of it just spreads out nicely. And of course, after you do every color, you're going to want to make sure you rinse it off. We're going to give that some time to dry. Okay, so now that it's all dry, we're going to lift up our tape. And the tape, obviously, as you can see, is just to give it perfect straight lines. So, and of course, if you look on the inside, not at all damaged from painting on it or using the watercolor paper, color pencils on it. So there you go. And then you can just write whatever message you want to write on it. So I thought that was really cool. I also, while I was waiting for that to dry, I wanted to test out the postcards. So then I made this. And it's just some blue that I smeared down, and then some yellow I smeared down, and then like the girl releasing the birds, and then the little tree behind her. So I thought that was cool. And of course, on the back, it's unfazed because this is really nice, thick cardstock. So I was able to use the watercolor pencils on that one as well. And then as that was drying, I made this. Now, I didn't use the watercolor pencils, obviously, on this one. I actually used Arteza's acrylic markers on this one. So I used the paint markers, which, you know, I wanted to try something different to see how it would hold up. One, this is the canvas pad, and as you can see, there's nothing on the back, even with all the scrubbing of the color on there. And I'm just going to lift up the tape here. Oh, there we go. Get some tweezers here so I can get the tape up. So this is something that I like that Arteza is doing, because they allow you to spread your creativity and personalize cards and stuff for friends and family. So that's always a plus in my book. So again, if you are interested in the canvas pad, the postcards, or the actual cards themselves, of course, I will link everything that I use in this video down below. I just wanted to try a couple of different things with the mediums that they sent me and some of the stuff that they've sent me in the past. So as you can see, I'm gonna put it up here so you can see it. So as you can see, it's just something really cool, easy, and fun that you get play around with. And it's something that you can even do with your kids if you have kids or grandkids that like to do art stuff. So yeah. So that's it for me. I'm very happy with these products. So like I said, I will link them down below. So if you would like to get some for yourself, have at it. But with that said, I must really now bid you adieu. But not before reminding you, like I always try to be kind, be courteous, be cool. Bye guys.